How would you like to hear that you could reliably and with much less risk than typical for this type of investment activity make $100 to $500 a day Monday through Friday? Do you live like most Americans from one paycheck to another, finding yourself with less than $500 in your checking account at the end of the month? Well, I would like to show and prove to you making $100 to $500 a day is certainly possible for anyone who can adequately use a computer. How, you may ask? The answer is the power of the stock market and using the same advantages and strategies that the fat cats on Wall Street use. As proven here, where you see I took a $1,200 account and made $1,699. That is gross before trading commissions. Trading commissions would typically be 50 to as much as 100 or more dollars if I trade too much. This is the screen for the other person I'm trading for. I secured him $550 on this day of June the 9th, 2015. The very next business day, as proven here, I took a $1,400 account and I secured $744 of gross profit, as well as $244 for the other person I'm trading for. The following business day on Thursday, June the 11th by 9:53 a.m., I have secured $870 of gross profit from just a $1,630 account, with $227 for the other person I'm trading for. The next day, on Friday, June the 12th, I secured $332 of gross profit from only a $1,500 account, with $160 for the other person I'm trading for. The next business day is a Monday for the stock market. June the 15th, on a Monday by 12:18, I secured $196 for the other person I'm trading for and $448 gross from a $1,456 equity account. I work the following week in my primary profession. When I return on Tuesday, June the 23rd, I made $356 from a $1,500 account, with also $265 for the other person's trading account. As proven as well here, on the following business day of June the 24th, I took a $1,400 account, made almost a 100% return on investment that day, with $1,413, with $437 experienced for the other trading account. On Thursday, the next business day, I took a $1,400 account and realized $1,157 of gross profit, with $189 for the other person I'm trading for. And again, that's proven on the following business day. To validate this product, it's continued with the other advertisements I have. I took a $1,700 account and gross profit $419, with a $233 gross profit for the other person. The next business day is a Monday, as the stock market does not trade over the weekend for the U.S. stock market. I took a $1,172 account, secured $503 gross profit, as well as $330 for the other person. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am a physician by trade and have trained hard with 11 years of education in college, medical school, and intensive medical residency training. When I was in medical school in 2009, I was aware of the stock market and its power to create wealth. I knew many elderly people who had benefited greatly from the stock market and who even became millionaires from the stock market. While I lost much sleep training very hard to become the best physician my patients needed me to be, in my limited spare time, my interest in the stock market had become a fun and useful hobby. I have even used my interest in the stock market to pay off my medical student loan debt that was once over $145,000. In the process of learning how to successfully trade the stock market, I have made tens of thousands of dollars and even more, but have also experienced many costly mistakes. So I have had to learn a lot of mistakes that I will not allow my viewers to make. One of the best performances I had in training was when I was performing the night shift at my residency program. I turned nearly $5,600 into $47,900 in just 7 weeks. I would carefully perform my physician duties in training at night when the stock market was closed. Then in the mornings, I traded stocks before I needed to sleep before my night shift physician work began. When I made over $42,000 in 7 weeks from only $5,600, I realized the power that the stock market has for the ordinary investor. I knew that someone like me who only trades when I am not working my primary profession, as my patients always come first. There are many part-time workers or college students who do not have work or classes in the mornings, and these people could greatly benefit from the stock market. They just need a proper roadmap and access to the proper tools of the trade that I want to provide to you. Therefore, I want to show you that you also can use the same tools of trading and strategies that I use to make $100 to $500 a day by noon, as seen from the previous photo images, Monday through Friday when the stock market is open, just off a relatively small initial investment. Traditionally, the stock market has been like an exclusive country club, only open to the rich who could afford the high costs of membership. Merrill Lynch defines, quote, high net worth individuals as those having investable assets of US $1 million or more, excluding their residence or home. Only 49% of Americans have any money in stocks at all, according to the Federal Reserve in 2013. That figure includes everyone invested in retirement funds, thinking about pension funds and employer-sponsored 401k plans. The top 10% of American households have roughly $282,000 each in the market if you take the median value of their holdings. Compare that to the middle class, which has a median value of a mere $14,000 a household. So as you can see, the stock market basically caters and is open to nearly only the wealthy, as only the wealthy can afford to enter the stock market and use its power of wealth creation. So how powerful is the stock market to create wealth? Well, an initial $28,895 invested in 1990 over 24 years yields a profit of 904% if those assets are linked to an S&P 500 index fund, of which many conservative mutual funds will try to use as their standard. So obviously the stock market can be very profitable as the American economy improves. So again, how is entry to the stock market a barrier to the majority of Americans? Because it takes money to make money in the stock market. In one way, the stock market requires a lot of money to even be able to benefit from trading its stocks is the restrictive rule from the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC. They have a pattern day trade rule. The pattern day trade rule limits traders to only 3 round-trip buy-then-sell stock trades for each business day in a 5-day business time frame. If a trader violates the pattern day trade rule, the SEC will halt that trader's brokerage account for 90 days. As a result, the SEC will only allow the trader to buy or sell stock once a day. This is unlike the wealthy trader who has $25,000 cash and can then trade as much as they want, regardless of how many round-trip buy-then-sell stock trades have been made. This is important because the more you can trade and have less restrictions, the better you can cut out of your losing stock trades and let your winning stock trades continue to make money. This is precisely how one is able to make $100 to $500 a day off a mere $1,500 to $5,000 investment capital by noon every Monday through Friday when the market is open. And this is generally done with less than 3 round-trip stock trades a day with my rules and strategies of trading. Thankfully, there is a way to avoid the pattern day trade rule and be able to trade freely throughout the day without any restrictions with less than $25,000 cash, while also securing $100 to $500 a day with generally less than 3 round-trip stock trades before noon each day. So who can benefit from this video seminar series? Anyone who is new to trading or has been investing for a while but just wants to become better via my skillful strategies and rule system that will achieve consistent profitability for that person. Also, anyone who wishes to trade stocks as a hobby, part-time, or as a full-time professional trader. And as seen from the previous photos of my daily profit, I work part-time effectively. So this is a perfect opportunity for me, and I know it would be a perfect opportunity for you if you had the time for it in the mornings. And also, anyone who wants to trade stocks with much smaller risk on starting capital of only $1,500 to $5,000. So if you want to gross $950 from $880 as seen here on a daily basis with securing $409 for the other person, then please continue with another proof of $880 account realizing $751 on the next business day. And if you are interested to gross $420 from an $800 account, then please come to StockDoctorTrading.com and I will show you how to use the stock market for you, not just for the fat cats on Wall Street.